When we were children, we used to have a curiosity about life. Life was an adventure. It was the golden age, and the measure of our lives wasn't only in how big we dreamed. In my middle school graduation, I was asked what I wanted to be when I grew up. 2 decades later, I still remember. A musician or an astronaut. I grew up in the 90s, and the internet was just beginning, and with it, music. As for an astronaut, I might not have known it then, but the stars was always something I'd look to for guidance. Perhaps to guide me somewhere, to a place where I could look forward to instead of looking up at. We've come a long way. Born from the plains of Africa, we started out as hunters and gatherers. Today, we've explored the furthest reaches of the earth. We've conquered the great plains from which we have originated. 100 years ago, our world looked very different. There were no planes in the sky, no cars which scattered the landscape, and no internet from which you may see or hear this. We are creating some of the most life-changing technologies man has ever known. Artificial intelligence and gene editing. Intelligent machines have already outstripped many humans in judgment, and even perhaps creativity. We have become cyborgs. Instead of only becoming half man and machine, we carry little devices in our pockets. We have opened our DNA and at the same time become editors of it, with the possibility to cure any disease. Any eye color you want, you can have. What does it mean to be human? To be you? We have become gods, but in an ironic way, like those today who hate God for his lack of compassion, allowing the suffering of the world, we too have become like him. Growing up, we're told the dreams we were supposed to have: money, fame, and material excess. Having the newest phone, newest car, being rich, pieces of paper that wake us up each day to live the same days. But money serves nothing more than the fuel to move us, to control us. We spend the best moments of our lives making money, but those in control create it out of thin air. Is it any wonder why we're not taught how money works in school? Schooling is nothing more than a stepping stone for us to get a job and to be part of this scheme. We regurgitate a curriculum that kills our curiosity for exploration and interest we once had as a child. They say that schooling is supposed to help us become educated, critical thinkers. But if we truly thought for ourselves, would they even want that? Voting. We think we're contributing to a change, but if it worked, they wouldn't let us do it. We have owners, and to think they'd give their power up because we voted? True power comes from the change within you, not some politician who promises to do the change for you. We follow these men of debt and war, promising us security from the evils out there, yet our soldiers come from poor and broken homes. They fight to make a living, rather than for a purpose. Is that normal? Who are they really fighting? Other soldiers just trying to make a living like them? Or a system that treats them as cannon fodder? Our homeless people are filled with veterans. We drive by them and lie to ourselves that they have somewhere to go, all the while our homes and family are increasingly divided. But we fail to make the connection. We live in an age where the world is more connected than ever. Everyone is just one call away, yet we are more disconnected than ever, putting on a facade of images of happiness and success on social media. We tell people that material excess is the definition of success, then act surprised when people steal. Our prisons run for profit and care little for rehabilitation, because filled cells make money. Our medical and pharmacy system want only to service us, rather than to actually care us. The world is falling apart, but we don't see it, because we're glued to a screen that plays our dreams while we hide from reality. The peoples of this world deserve something better. Better heroes. We look to superheroes for movies and films for our idols and aspirations, but never think to be the hero we need, rather than fictional characters in a screen. I remember how clueless I was about what my dreams were when I was a child. In a way, I am still like that child, with a dream. It seems to me that in this age, we find ourselves lost. We long for meaning and connection. We are, however, not lost, only confused. But more importantly, we are not alone. Now more than ever, we have the technology and knowledge to free ourselves. Yet we use that power to control and manipulate one another, rather than for cooperation and freedom. We built this culture of greed and selfishness. Like children, we fight over the world with no adult, no God to save us from ourselves. Perhaps that is why we have not yet been visited by alien civilizations. They look upon us, waiting to see if we'll destroy ourselves. We are infantile, our future uncertain, not yet ready to be part of the family of the universe. Family? What does it mean? If we look closely, we are not so different. We all want to be free and to have the pursuit of happiness, something that we were promised. We tear the world apart looking for happiness, material excess, fame and money, power and control, partners and relationships. Maybe we do this because deep down inside our very soul, we're afraid to be truly happy. In life, there will only ever be two choices: fear or love. Fear will have you follow tyrants who promise you security, while spreading death all around you. Fear will tell you that the world is a dangerous place, while you hold weapons in your hands. Fear will have you build walls, but you can't hide from yourself. Love will have you create your own path, and in your fulfillment of your purpose, you will inspire others. Love will have you see that the world is your home, and when you're home, you're free to be your true self. Before us lie two paths, one where life is disposable, a cog in a machine, mere numbers in a computer, a world where the human experience is a robotic algorithm, and you are hopelessly unaware of your unfreedom. In the other, a new age of humanity, and technology is used to liberate us, to propel us to the stars. The desire to live among the stars is proof that man wants to be connected, and we are connected, not by the superficial ways of astrology, but of the deepest kind, in the knowledge that the very atoms within our bodies were forged from the stars that have undergone supernova, making us possible. If we seek to visit the stars, we don't have to go very far. All it takes is a change in perspective. If we seek to belong, to be connected, we can start with one another. But this isn't just about the world. It's about you and your life. For as long as man has come together, he has been ruled by wolves in sheep's clothing, unable to be the master of his own life, his own being. You came into this world alone, and you will leave it alone. On your deathbed, what kind of life will you have dreamed of living? One by the expectations and rules of others, or one true to yourself? It's about being free to live the possibilities of life, free to live unobstructed by those who wish to control the spirit in you, free to live how you want to live and be who you want to be. And you can be free the moment you choose to be.